So this is the car I've been working on. I got an RC car from Micro Center for about $10. I thought it was a good size and figured it would be right for the project, and it was kind of cheap. And as you can see, I took out the front motor and replaced that with a fixed rotating servo. In the back, I also took out the motor and replaced that with a set of continuous rotating servos. Those are hooked up to a post-width modulator. And then the extra 4 AA batteries there is to power the post-width modulator. And the battery compartment from the RC car is what's powering the Raspberry Pi. And there's a USB Wi-Fi dongle. And yeah, I mean, there's a power connected to it right now because I don't want to drain the battery. But later we're gonna unplug the power and just run it straight from the battery. So let's place this down. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and SSH into the Raspberry Pi. And I'm gonna give myself sudo power so I have access to everything. Go to our project folder. Now, this server.py, I'm going to run Python on this file, and what that does is it spins up a Tornado Python server, and it just makes sense to use Tornado because the library I'm using, the way I'm communicating with the post-width modulator to drive the servos is in Python, and it just made sense to use a Python backend. And Tornado already provides you with WebSockets, and that's what we're using to communicate from the front end. I'm going to go ahead and run this. It should spin up server. Now, from here, I can, from the web browser, I can drive it forward. Oh my god, it's still connected. This is what I'm gonna do. Totally forgot about this. Hook up the battery directly to the Raspberry Pi. Unplug our wall outlet. No more wires. Okay, from here I can drive it forward. I can drive it back. I can turn it. Turn it left, turn it right. And if you notice, you can see this little message up here with the video camera, and asks if I'm going to allow the camera or the browser to access the camera. So I'm going to go ahead and click allow. And I'm going to stop here for a second and just say, so the whole point of this is that to prove that once you get the control on the front end on the web browser and you can control it from anywhere, you could essentially plug any kind of input into it. I'm only using face detection and WebRTC because it's cool and just to prove that you could do it. But I mean, you could easily just connect an Xbox controller or anything you want. As long as the browser can read the input, you can send the input back to the car. So from here, I'm gonna move my head a little bit to the left. And you're going to notice the car turning. Now it's going to turn right. drive it. Alright, that's it.